Josh from Begat The Nephilim.
And this is Cam from Begat The Nephilim.
And you're listening to Concert Crap.
Alright, hey guys, it's Karen with Concert Crap. And I'm here with Begat The Nephilim. Thanks for joining me today, guys.
Thank you.
Alright, yeah, so the New Hampshire boys came down to Massachusetts for Metal Fest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, have you watched any of the bands yet play?
We've been kind of running around since we got up, just kind of like trying to put things away and, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, just interview stuff, you know, just running around, just trying to get your head straight, because self-induced whiplash is a real thing. So it takes me a little bit to be able to be a person again after the set.
So how's setup been? Because this is more involved than anything I've seen at the Palladium in a while. It's a lot of vans, a lot of trucks, a lot of equipment. So how is like setup working?
Pretty good. Almost everything's shared, like the whole kit, except for like breakable stuff, snare cymbals, is all shared. Then all the cabs are shared. So basically just heads and breakable stuff. So we had a 10-minute changeover, and I think we were done in like 7. So
that must be a record.
Yeah, you just got to go quick. You know, you don't want to be that guy that takes too long, you know.
Yeah, then get all the other bands hating on you for trying to get to their time.
Yeah, and then everything gets pushed back. You just ruin it for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why we plan the set like a few minutes shorter than it needs to be, too. So if we are those assholes, we'll make up for it at the end.
Oh, that's smart. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's a good tip. All right, so your Facebook describes you guys as a blackened melodic death metal band. So to someone who's not like into metal, how would you like get them to listen to your band? Because that's kind of a scary term for someone who doesn't know what the genre is all about.
It has a lot of pretty parts, but they're not really that pretty.
Yeah, I normally just kind of just throw them to the wolves and just like, you know, just put on something and then they can figure out what it is.
Yeah.
You know, just be like genre terms.
Put them in the deep end, let them drown.
Yeah,
I'm not necessarily drown, like, you know, like if I see him struggling, I'll throw him a little something, but...
Yeah, I try to figure out what they're into. Like, there's a couple people at work that really like Iron Maiden, so I show them the more guitar-based songs, and they're like, oh, this is fucking awesome, and then the next song comes on that's really heavy, and they're like,
maybe not.
Cool.
Yeah, because there's just a lot of variety going on, so just even how we describe it on the Facebook is, like, it's not exactly accurate, but it's...
Too many adjectives.
Yeah, you have to have way too many adjectives, and we don't have money for that. So,
so who wrote the description on your Facebook?
You? Or was
I wrote a part of it, and then our management wrote like a long thing, and then it got replaced with that. So it's based off from what we had, and they just like, hey, you should say this. Okay.
Okay, so you guys have an album coming out June 15th, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what kind of music's going to be on that? More of that, like, no genre stuff?
Well, that's just like, there are genres, but just like, you know, kind of just pinning it down is its own beast, because it just be like, you know, there are parts that are just death metal, parts that are like melodic death metal, there are parts that just have like a tinge of a black metal or blackened death metal. And then we have parts where it gets like even kind of just like progressive, more in the realm of like Between the Buried and Me, Dream Theater or something like that, except without the cheesy vocals.
I like the description already, so that works.
It's pretty involved. Like there's a lot of words.
A lot of words. So what song do you guys want people to listen to first on the album? How many songs are going to be on it?
10 songs.
Okay.
Our first song got released a couple weeks ago now. It's called Cardboard Casket. And really, from the album, that's the only one that's like out so far. And that's on Metal Injection right now. So there's that, and hopefully soon there should be another song posted, and then maybe one other one before the album's out. There's supposed to be 3. We'll see.
So are you like releasing them in the order you kind of want people to listen to them in, or was it kind of random?
Yeah, they're
it's really the songs that we thought would resonate most with people that hadn't heard the band before. Because that's really, the album as a whole is meant to be listened to from like start to finish. So we're just kind of giving out little teasers, and then, you know, hopefully if they decide to buy the album or when it's out, download it, whatever, you know, they'll understand that just like, oh, okay, it's a big picture sort of thing, you know?
So you're thinking big, releasing little parts of a big thing.
This guy decided to show up.
Yeah, they didn't want to jump in.
Didn't want to get into the interview.
Tyler, our singer's here.
He's our vocalist, Dave Draymond.
Yeah, basically they asked us to pick 3 songs for singles, and we all pretty much agreed right away on the 3 that we wanted. It was just what order we wanted people to hear them in. I think we picked a good choice, though. Cardboard Casket's very strong song, probably the most catchy, and then the next one we're gonna release is a little bit weirder, show a little bit different style, and gonna end it with a banger, hopefully my favorite song.
Cool. All right, so what is the one most important thing that people don't know about your band that they need to know?
We don't have rich parents.
Yeah, people seem to think all of a sudden that we're, like a trust fund band or something, and we just
Where did that
are
come
doing
from?
all this stuff. I don't
You
know,
know
rumors,
idea.
people being butthurt. All of a sudden, we got a little bit of shit here and there. I'm sorry, can I swear?
You can say whatever you want.
We got a little bit of guff here and there, but ever since I feel like we actually signed, it seems like people are coming out of the woodworks and just going real hard on hating us on the internet.
Yeah, you get your time to shine, and then the people that, everyone wants to think they're the hardest working, so then they see someone else shining, and they're just like, okay, I gotta take them down a peg or two.
So it's jealousy. Jealousy between bands.
I don't know where
Yeah.
it came from, but all I know is that we're all definitely pretty broke, and we all put all our money into this, and none of our parents are rich and helping us. So.
All got day jobs, just grinding out, doing this when we can, and trying to actually do something with it.
So moral of the story, come to the shows, buy the merch. Is that what I'm getting from
Straight
this?
up.
Please.
Help us
And,
out.
and pre-orders.
Pre-orders.
Yeah, we have those up on Indie Merch right
Want to
now.
look good and have as many people buy our first album obviously as we can. And nowadays, the way to really help bands, is to pre-order it. That's I feel that's what you're judged on mainly is your first sales, initial sales, and obviously it looks good if you have a lot of pre-orders.
So do that.
All right, do you guys have anything else you want to add?
Begat rules.
Random fan.
You heard it first.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know what we've covered. I've came into this interview late.
yeah, you missed most of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do we need to add, guys?
Had to add something. Just thanks for supporting
Yeah.
stupid heavy music that your parents probably hate. That's super cool that you like this music even though they're probably disapprove of it.
Or your grandma.
Yeah, your poor grandma.
If you get beat up in school for listening to it, you're probably on the right track.
Yes. I like
If
that.
you listen to us, you will get beat up. Feel free to.
Yeah, Hail Sagan.
Listen, normal music is just too boring.
Yeah.
Don't do that stuff. We go for the fun stuff. All right, anything else?
Other than we got that album coming out,
Yeah.
that's the most important thing. We'll be on the road everywhere around July. I think we're touring, right? We're gonna try and tour a bit at least, support this new record.
Cool. Do you have any kind of idea of where you're going yet?
The East Coast.
July one is, I think, it's just out to Ohio and then down to Florida and back. But after that, we have cool stuff coming where we'll hopefully be venturing further. So finally getting out to some places we've been wanting to. Hopefully.
Seeing a little bit more of the U.S.
Yes.
than just good old New England.
Yeah, going about everywhere.
All right.
We're going far enough west.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
All right, cool. Thanks for joining me, guys. This has been Karen with Concert Prep, and we'll catch you next time.